So now we're recording, so Yoko-san is happy. All right, without further ado, Aiko-san, よろしくお願いします。
Good evening, everyone. I'm Aiko Hatano. I'm working as a program assistant of Japan American Society of Minnesota since last year. And I live in Mayville, and I'm working as a Japan Outreach Initiative Coordinator hosted by Mayville State University Office of Diversity and Inclusion. So let me share my screen. Okay. From the beginning. So today's topic is New Year traditions and flower arranging, Hanachozu. So as of this online event is the very first event of year of 2023 on JASM event. I'm gonna start with Happy New Year in Japanese. 明けましておめでとうございます。明けましておめでとうございます。
明けましておめでとうございます。
Happy New Year in Japanese is 明けましておめでとうございます。So actually, おめでとうございます means congratulations. So we celebrate New Year very excited. So let me go for my introduction. So my name is Aiko Hatano. I am from Kanagawa, actually Kamakura City in Kanagawa Prefecture in Japan. If you have been to Japan, you may know Kamakura, which has a big, great Buddha statue. So Kamakura City has a lot of tourist spots. So if you have a chance to visit Kamakura, yeah, please do, and I will be there. So actually, I am in the 2 years program called Japan Outreach Initiative Program. And I was dispatched to Mayville, North Dakota. And then as North Dakota doesn't have any Japan American Society, and actually there is no school offering Japanese course in North Dakota. So I found that North Dakota is very limited resources. And then I met Ryo-san throughout Consul General of Japan in Chicago. And I started to work Ryo-san and Yoko-san as an office member of Japan American Society of Minnesota. And I'm so, I am so appreciate that. I enjoy working with them and sharing Japanese resources. And then I am still learning how to organize the event and how to connect people between Japan and North Dakota and Minnesota as well. So here are my contacts. So if you have Instagram, please follow me. And this is the photo. I actually did an in-person event in July in Fargo, North Dakota. And there are 6 performances, and I was a presenter of Hanachozu, which I'm gonna talk to today. So let me introduce what is JOY. JOY is Japan Outreach Initiative Program, a joint initiative of the Japan Foundation and Laurentian Institution. And JOY program sends a volunteer Japanese coordinators to region of the United States with relatively few Japan-related activities and opportunities to promote awareness and understanding of Japan. So this mission is actually similar to Japan American Society. And my dream is connecting people here in Japan. And actually, I live in Mayville. Mayville is a small town, which is north of Fargo. And but I really enjoy working here because I have a lot of connection with local schools. and happy to connect with other schools as well. So, and those are the outreach activities pictures which I have been doing. I did calligraphy, I did chopstick challenge, making sushi, and visiting schools to teach origami. Yeah, I'm enjoying so much. So today I'm gonna talk about how we celebrate New Year, and especially one of the tradition, Hatsumode. You may see Hanachozu in the temple or shrine. So let me share, I'd like to share the difference of the winter holiday between Japan and America. So in December, so in the United States, Christmas is always holiday, right? But actually in Japan, Christmas is not holiday. We work. So actually before coming here, I worked for the Japanese company. So unless it's weekend, I work on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And then we wrap up our job by 28th. And then New Year's holiday will start 29th to until January 3rd. And we'll start another year from January 4th. December is actually very busy to wrap up our job. And also there are a lot of things to do at home, writing New Year's card or cleaning throughout at home. So yeah, we write New Year's card instead of Christmas card here. And the different thing is New Year's card is should be always arrived on January 1st. So post office collect the card by Christmas Day, and keep them until the end of the year. And they deliver on New Year's Day. So I have to write New Year card by Christmas. Although younger people don't write New Year card anymore, there still have tradition to exchange New Year card in the company or in school. Especially when I was in high school, there was a strict tradition to write New Year card with a certain pen and certain amount of sentences. But now I enjoy choosing some illustration like template from the internet, and then I just write one sentence to say hello. And oh yeah, and then so this year is the year of rabbit, so they may send a card with rabbit. And this is my family New Year's card 2021. So we often have a family photo on the New Year card. Oh yes, and then I want to show this. This is the exact post in Japan. And when it comes to December, actually this post usually one is for the small postcard and one pocket is for big envelope. But during collecting New Year's card, it's gonna be one is for New Year's card and one is for other cards. So this is one of the fun thing you could see in December. And then we have a custom to clean up our house. So we want to start New Year in the clean place to enjoy New Year. So there are some New Year decorations. So it is said that we should put New Year decoration from December 13th to December 28th. So maybe we should wrap up and then cleaning up soon, and then put the New Year decoration for welcoming the New Year. And this left photo is kagami mochi. Kagami mochi is made with two mochi and orange, kind of orange. And we we break this kagami mochi on January 11th to make and then we eat with a soup like ozoni, which is with meat and veggie, or with red beans paste, sweet soup. And this is called shimenawa. The right one is shimenawa. So actually, I didn't know the details about the meaning of those decoration, honestly. But palm tree or, sorry. So, and I have another one. So yes, and then another thing is kadomatsu. So kadomatsu is made by bamboo and palm tree. And I only saw this decoration at the shrine or temples because it's too big. So kadomatsu and bamboo and pine tree actually has a meaning. So pine tree is symbol of the vitality because they will never wither and keep green. And bamboo is a symbol for longevity or prosperity because it grows very quickly. So instead of putting this big decoration, community passed those paper kadomatsu. So we can see at the entrance or door of neighbor's house, this paper kadomatsu. So, and another thing on New Year's Eve, we wrap up our cleaning and all the stuff we needed to do until December 30th. And then on December 31st, on New Year's Eve, we stay home and watching TV or just gathering with my family. So those are very popular TV show on the New Year's Eve. One is a singers competition, and one is a comedy show. And I like this concert called Sylvester concert. It's the concert from the New Year's Eve night until the morning of New Year's Day. And one song is start at just the last minutes of the end of the year. And I really like to watch how they finish at the moment of beginning of the new year. And those are the food we eat on the New Year's Eve. Soba is very popular. Soba is buckwheat noodle, and this is a symbol for longevity. And sukiyaki is actually my family's tradition. So my family always gather at my grandparents' house during New Year's holiday. And then we have sukiyaki on the New Year's Eve. And then on the New Year Day, we eat osechi. Osechi. This is a traditional Japanese meal with a square of container. And all those have a meaning. And actually, I made my osechi. It was in 2021 before I came here. So yeah, we can make it. So actually, for staying calm and calm during New Year's holiday, we made new osechi the end of the year, and then eat them during January 1st to 3rd. And another thing is mochi. So as I told you, we have a recipe with soup. And my mom is from the Eastern Japan, from Kanagawa area. And my father is from Kyoto, which is Western area. So they have specific recipe. So each region has a specific recipe for the ozoni soup. So my mother's side is they have a square mochi and with the dashi umami soup. And my father's side has a miso base and with round mochi. And yeah, those are other options, red snapper or sushi. And I know the gathering will be with the kids. So sometimes we just order pizza or fries like we in the United States do. And so this is another tradition, going to visiting a shrine or temple during the New Year. We call it Hatsumode. So there's two traditions. One is just started the New Year, like in midnight, just walked to the nearest shrine or temple and make a wish, or we like to visit big shrine or temple. So when we think about that visiting shrine or temple, like it seems like religious for us, but actually it's not. So Japanese has a lot of mixture culture of religion. So shrine is for Shinto and temple is for Buddhism, but we don't care actually. So we sometimes go to temple, we sometimes go to shrine. And when you visit a shrine or temple, you always see this building with a big container of water and bamboo with a ladle. So this is the place for washing your mouth and hands before you entering the shrine or temple. So there is a custom how to do. So I'm gonna share. So you should take one of the ladles with your right hand and fill it with water and pour the water to left hand. And then take the ladle with your left hand and then pour water over your right. And then pour water from the ladle into the cupped palm of your left hand. So you should make a kind of a cup with the left hand and then pour it and then wash your mouth like this. And then finally, you have to rinse out, you have to rinse your ladle's handle. So that is kind of custom. But actually, during the pandemic, we cannot use this chozuya because the ladle is gonna be shared. So temple or shrine doesn't allow us to use ladle to share. So, and then they just got a great idea. Instead of closing chozuya, they filled flowers on top of the water. So that building called chozuya. And then flower in Japanese is hana. So we call it Hanachozu. So chozu in kanji, in Chinese character, actually hand and water. So Hanachozu literally means flower, hand, water, but chozu itself means this kind of container. we call it Hanachozu. So this is the shrine I usually go at the Tsurugaoka Hachimangu in Kamakura. In June, Kamakura is very famous for the hydrangea spot. And then they filled hydrangea in the container in Chozu. So this is very beautiful to see the combination of flower, bamboo, and water. And actually, people just visit shrine for taking photo of this Hanachozu. And it is getting popular on their social media. And this is the same place at Tsurugaoka Hachimangu. And in fall, you can see lotus instead of hydrangea. So this one is filled with hydrangea, but this is more like leaves, and then you can see the stone and water color is very transparent. So this is how it looks like in fall. So today I want to show how to make Hanachozu at home. So all you need is a bowl and flour. So let me. So today, welcome back. So today, I have a flour. I have a bowl. This is like a 4-inch height and like 10-inch diameter. Okay. But the bowl size, it doesn't matter, and it's not always like glass. I have kind of this bowl, so whatever you have is fine. And then, so I bought the flour. Actually, I live in Mayville, so I only have one choice of flour to get at the supermarket. So flour, any flour is fine. And I already cut like this. So you can. So all you have to do is, oh, does anyone try together? Okay, thank you so much. Put the water in the bowl. And then, like this, just float on top of the water. And maybe you have a question how much you cut. So you can see the neck of the flower here. Yeah, maybe 1/2 inch, just under the flower. Like this. And if you have kind of fruits like a small apple or small something fruits, or if you have a big leaves, that works as well. Actually, I found this on the TV show. They showed how to make Hanachozu. So there is no rule. Just make whatever you want. So before I show mine, I'm gonna show some of the works we did at the event. Those are works when I had an event in Fargo. So they just picked whatever the flower, and make like this. And then now, stop share. Maybe it should be enough. So I know you cannot see now, so I'm gonna show you. Here we go. So this is now I made it with those flower to kind of this. Yes. And then you just take a photo from the top. Oops, sorry. Oh, yes. And I have one interesting thing. Sorry. So I have bamboo here. So if you got bamboo or something like a horse or something, this is like a imitate chozu and take photo. That is one idea. Yes. Okay. I hope you know how to make Hanachozu. And then finally, share this. So this Hanachozu is hit by social media. So if you go to Instagram or Facebook, hashtag Hanachozu, the alphabet way will works as well. And if you wanna search with the kanji, Hanachozu or Hanachozu baton relay. So during the pandemic, shrine or temple are very struggling with people visiting. And then they made a hashtag Hanachozu baton relay so that people just Google Hanachozu baton relay. And then actually, there are a lot of people just visiting shrine for seeing Hanachozu at several shrine or temples. So that works. So this is what I have today. So I want you to ask if you have any question.
Thank you so much, Aiko-san. ありがとうございました。
はい。
If you have any questions, could you please send it to me via chat on the Zoom? So yeah, I thought this was really, really great. And I myself do not own a vase. I don't own one. So I can definitely do this. And then actually today, earlier, Aiko-san was talking about like, if you have a bouquet and some of the flower dies first, and if there's a live one still, and then you can pluck that out and then make the hanachozu with those. And I thought that was really great idea as well.
Yes, I did it at my church. So when I go to church every week, and then they have old flower, and what should we do? And we just pick one of the bowl from the drawer, and then just pick the living one, and then we put in front of the chapel. So that works. So maybe
I think that's
yeah.
really great. So while we are waiting for another questions, Keiko-san, Keiko Tali-san, do you mind sharing yours?
Oh,
Okay. Yes.
thank you so much for joining with the
Sure.
flower. Oh, that.
Can you see it? Yeah, so
Yes, that's
I
great.
actually used the old one.
Oh,
My
good.
friend came over last Sunday, and I have the kind of dying one, but I did recycled it, so it worked.
Oh,
Great.
great.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you
Mhm.
so
That's
much.
awesome. Thank you so much.
I did not make it to the grocery store. This is Mary, and I work at Mayville State.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
joining
joining.
us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I did not make it to the grocery store to buy flowers, but you made a beautiful arrangement with the grocery store flowers because I know how limited it is.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
fact, we're having a blizzard here right now, so you're not going to go outside and pick flowers
Yeah,
here.
don't do
so
that. Don't do that.
No.
There are questions. So is there a certain time of year these are typically made and displayed? Is it for the calendar new year or lunar new year? Is there any time for this?
So you can enjoy with the seasonal flower. So there's no like specific time to make it or see it. Yeah.
So anytime, but seasonal
Anytime.
will be good, right?
Yeah. If you
So-
could get seasonal flower, that would be, yeah.
Do you
wonderful.
think people can do like Christmas one?
Oh yes, with poinsettia or something.
Yeah.
That
that'd be
would
good.
work. Yeah.
There's another question. How long will it continue to look nice?
Oh yes, that's a good question as well. Yeah, actually, well, you I think it's gonna be like 1 week or so, but you should take care of your water. So I changed 2 days each, or when I see the flower, and then actually the water looks getting dirty. So yeah, so you should change the water, and then if one is dying, just put it away, take it away. So yeah, so you can actually every day you can make different one with the same flower with the combination of the color.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm not getting so much of the questions, but oh, hey, are any tradition emerging around flower meanings as this evolves? Are
Sorry,
any
could you say it again?
traditions emerging around flower meanings?
Oh, like
as this evolves?
flower
Like meaning of the
meaning
like
of the flower?
flowers?
Oh, I didn't think about that, but yeah, some of them has maybe, yeah. Well, yeah, like all I know is rose is kind of a symbol of the love, and yeah, rose will work. So yeah, maybe if you want to make with meanings, you can just pick the flower with meaning, and then yeah, that works too.
Yeah, one thing that this happened when I was young a lot, but when an American guy goes on a date with a Japanese woman, it just because the connection that people actually gave like chrysanthemum to the girls on date, don't do that. If you don't do that, chrysanthemum in Japan is a funeral flowers. So don't, that's really creepy. It becomes like stalkerish right away. So if you didn't know, don't do that.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So was this tradition did not exist before the pandemic? Is this new?
Wow, I think there are some temples. Did I show the picture? Oh yes. So can I share my screen? The one with my title. Oh, go back. So this is actually not for the washing your mouth or hands, and it is at the one of the temple. So I think those are existing from before the pandemic, but who knows? I mean, it's not so popular, the vocabulary called Hanachozu.
Yeah, I didn't know this at all until Aiko-san starts talking about it. So possibly it's rather new. Chris-san pointed out, which we talked about this too before the event, but it will be a very nice centerpiece for your table as well. So
Yes.
one thing that I personally have a problem with American centerpiece is that it stands right in front of my face, and then I can't see people over the centerpiece. So this will be a very good solution for that, I think.
Yeah, actually, one of my cohort coordinators made Hanachozu for the New Year decoration of the centerpiece. Yeah, and it was really pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there are a lot of people, Aiko-san, commenting, they enjoy it and then they want to thank you, and it looks
Thank
very
you so
pretty.
much.
So yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Aiko-san, and we're very happy to have you with us. And if I don't do this, Yoko-san will kill me. Can we have group photo, everybody? If you don't mind having your face out, that would be great if you can turn your camera on. And yeah,
Yes.
it will be really nice to see you guys also.
Oh.
Yeah. Great, 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 great. Okay. Yoko-san, are you seeing this? So what shall we say today? Today we're going to say usagi instead of cheese. So usagi means bunny or rabbit in Japanese, which is this year's animal. So when you say usagi, then it'll make you smile. Okay. Are we ready, Yoko-san? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Usagi.
Usagi.
Okay, we need to do this kind of one more time, Yoko-san, because we have 2 pages full of people.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you can move to another page and we can do this again. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Usagi.
Usagi.
Yoko-san, are we good? All right. Thank you so much, everybody, and please continue attending JASM's event. We are slowly introducing in-person events as well, so it will be really great to see you in person. But everybody from outside of Minnesota, Mary-san, thank you. Mariko-san, thank you. And Izumi-san also, thank you for joining us from outside of Minnesota. Is there anybody else? If I don't mention, I'm sorry. But see you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So much.
have a good night.
ありがとうございます。